Oh. Yeah. My hair's doing some whacked out shit. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, I don't really care. That's what it is. It is 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. Do you know where you're at? Oh, I have no clue. It's going to take people a minute. Ugh, man. Hello. As I'm coughing my fucking head off. Oh, man. Ugh. Hello. How are you? Whoever you is, how are you? Now we have 8. How's everybody doing? Oh, how's everybody's night going? Alive and kicking. Alive and kicking. Powering through life. Dealing with shit. You know how it goes. So, just doing the whole life thing. Hello. Oh, that's old news, dude. I quit cigarettes. What? Like right after Christmas, honestly. Cigarettes in general. Hello. Yeah, no. And I had a small little stint with Black and Miles there for a minute and quit those so far. So far so good as far as that end of it goes. Honey and insight. What makes you the black sheep, my man? Oh, you ready for story time? Okay, story time. Black sheep. Okay. Well, first off, I've always been that guy. Just didn't really understand what that guy was. Okay. And what makes me different from the other herd? Um, I don't pull no punches. I like I was telling a coworker the other night, and I look at this with everybody. When it comes to life, it's my viewpoints. When it comes to me, it's the way I do things. When it comes to what I know and the intelligence and the knowledge, it's the way I present it. No, that would be called a chat, sir. That's what I'm trying to get going here. So, no, you're good. I understand spamming and non spamming. It's okay. Dude, to be quite honest with you, the music is only, what, maybe 10%, if that. If that. So, yeah, no, it's not just the music, man. But no, it's like my viewpoints, the way I look at stuff, like in general feelings. You can look at it that way. You can. I just I look at myself as a truth teller. I look at myself as, you know, it's just like I say here on my channel. Okay? You want love and relationships? Google it. Search it. They're a dime a fucking dozen. My point right there. You want that shit? Go for it. Find it. Whatever. You'll find somebody that wants clicks and wants views that'll sit there and talk to you about your stupid fucking twin flame and that fucking ex that you just want so back, but you know damn good well he's not good. There's somebody out there that'll tell you all that bullshit. I'm not going to. My philosophy is I look at stuff in reality. We're all human. If human is to err in general, and you're a human, then what makes you better than anybody else? Now, you might be better in a certain situation than other people. Yes, you know, that's a given. But in the reality of the situation, I was talking to a coworker last night and we Googled this shit. It was like 8 point something billion people in the world, and you're only one. And no, I don't really look at it like that. I look at it as in we have enough bullshit sugarcoating going on in the world as it is, in general. I'm not picking and choosing or anything else like that. But we have enough sugarcoating and this, that, and the other. And especially with me, because I can only answer for myself, I have found that other than in the last few years, other than me finding my voice and truly giving zero fucks about anything, oh, it ain't cool nowhere, dude. There's drama every fucking where you go. It does not matter. That's what I tell fucking people. It doesn't matter where the fuck you go. Fucktards and retards are everywhere. I'm not saying retards like the ones you want to love. I'm saying the ones that just, that's just like, wow. How do you breathe? But no, it's just like it's just like my take on the cards on tarot. I want to know why you're watching me. Literally. My whole general idea on this is I'm not worried about your love life. I'm more worried about getting you to where you can get on to where you doing what you need to be doing. Not people pleasing, not doing this, not having that codependency in you, you know, being able to help you understand who you are. Kind of like, it's like I always say, just because I'm ass deep in numerology, astrology, tarot, and everything else, the beautiful thing about my quote unquote beliefs is you can go as far deep into it as you want to. I always tell people flat out, at least look at your chart. If you don't do anything else, at least understand who you are and how you are. And understand that, you may not actually believe this, which is fine. You don't have to believe it. But understand that in a way, this does affect you. Sometimes in a very large way, sometimes in a very small way. But it does affect you. It's just like even a non-believer. I could sit here and fucking throw cards out and fucking be damn near pinpoint accurate. But also for like other readers, there's only as with the ones that I know about. No, and see, that's why I say exactly. You can ask whatever you want to. And see, that's what I mean right there. It's understanding duality, and I'm not talking about the Slipknot song off Volume 3. It's legitimately understanding duality, understanding yin yang. It's understanding that your shadow is always going to be with you. You can either choose to accept that and integrate it into you and capitalize on it and overcome this and overcome that to the best of, because some things you're going to naturally overcome a metric shit ton, and you're going to physically change the way you are. Other times you're just going to change just a little bit. Like me on the bus, I have a really bad problem with anxiety, especially around dumb fucks. I live in a college town, like a top 5 college town, I think. I'm not for sure. I don't really care, but it's a big school. And either bus that I ride, I can either stay on one bus and go to the one spot that I go and then walk into work, or I can get off at the terminal and hop onto another bus and just go straight down and get off at the same spot. But regardless, I'm around a lot of people in an enclosed space. Okay. So, with that being said, I have to work on my anxiety and certain aspects the best I can in order to get to where I need to get to. So, I include myself in this. I'm not one of them readers that's just like, oh, you. No, fuck no. I'm a people just like you are. You prick me, I'm gonna bleed red just like you do. So, in a damn bit of difference between me and you. And in all honesty, depending on what we've both been through, minus the situation, the background, what's different? Your skin tone, your skin color, your hair, your voice. None of which, of quite honestly, anything fucking matters. That's not that's not going to determine you as a person. So why even look at that shit? Just look at it as a person. So henceforth why I went from Metalhead Tarot to Black Sheep Tarot. And plus Black Sheep Tarot was a little bit more relatable than Metalhead Tarot. And I've kind of gotten out of that whole metalhead egotistical phase as far as this stuff goes. So it was time for rebranding anyway, so that's why I did what I did. Okay, and the chick that had the question, I'm still waiting on your question. Oh my God, Arthur, you're gonna have to think for yourself. Nobody can force you to do fucking anything. You have to set boundaries. It's always the same answer for you, dude. Oh, fuck no. It ain't nothing to do with numbness. Numbness would come into play whenever you're in a certain situation. Okay, let's say hypothetically speaking, an ex comes back. Okay, and depending on how long this ex has been gone, you might be numb to that situation. You know, that's normal. I'm an Aquarius, I can turn that shit on and off. But no, it's not controlling anything. It's more or less because you can't control the outside world. So you can't control anybody else. So therefore, instead of controlling the outside world and whatever else is going on, you control the situation to the best of your ability. Sometimes, like, oh no, I understand what you're saying. It's just it. You're thinking a power struggle. Okay, there's no power now. Maybe in the beginning, when somebody's starting their work and everything else, yes, I can very much see a power struggle with trying to understand what's going on and this, that, and the other. But that's all about mindset. You get the you get the correct mindset, and the smaller steps become easier. But no, it's more or like, okay, like with me at work, nobody's gonna sit there and act like the fucking boss man. There ain't a boss there, so it's fucking somebody has to. I'm taking control over that situation. Okay, I'm using my years, my experience, my knowledge of what I have done in the past to help me in that situation. No, you're good. But like on the bus, I can't control mindless college zombies, okay? I have to sit there with my headphones in, my music up, wait for my stop, click on the thing, and get off the bus. And then just walk straight into work. Once I get into work, that's in essence my safe zone. So there I can woo-saw and then go into, and I'm in my own situation. Depending on the situation, you have to look at it's It's kind of like what I told a coworker the other night about his situation. You have, or it's like the way I explain what I do at work, for work, during work, to my coworker. You have to look at some situations as, oh, like you go into a store. I don't care what the fuck you do for a living. You're a consumer, plain and simple. Unless you're like working in a factory, you're working in customer service, basically. So, when you're working in customer service, everybody's a customer. So, with that being said, wouldn't you attack it as a customer would attack it on both sides of that fence? Like if you're running the register, yes, you have your rules to follow at work, for work. But in the same hand, you still have to act in what you have to act and do. You know, you can be sympathetic up to a certain point, but you still have to run by the laws and the rules set before. That make any sense? Once again, understanding duality. Understanding that I love it when I get bitch slapped. Yay! Oh, God. Hmm. Fun times. Give me 1 second because plus I'm just coming on here. I'm waiting on my paycheck to hit. Fun times. Yay. It's fun when your guides talk to you through videos because, you know, if I have the ability to hear them, I haven't unlocked it yet. I haven't got that achievement yet. A little gamer humor there. But no, it's one of them things that you can only control yourself, you can only do for yourself, you can only do this, you can only do that. I guess you could. Very odd way to put it, but I can't argue with your logic. Oh, fuck no. Oh no. Oh no. You're, especially with me, I don't know. Everybody has two sides, yes. That's what I agree to. I will agree to disagree with your alter ego. Everybody has two sides. Everybody has a professional side and a non-professional side, okay? Like with me, the only difference between my professional side and my non-professional side, my professional side, I don't cuss near as much, and I look at it from a business standpoint, not from, like me doing this is a hobby. Like if I was to break out my cards and just sit here and do a general spread, I'm not getting paid for doing this. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing this. I do this because I enjoy, you know, conversating with people, learning, expressing, you know, I'm having to learn certain traits about life that I can't learn because I have nobody in my life. I have no friends. So this is a way for me to do that. Plus, it's a way for me to help other people and everything else. So, exactly, emotion doesn't drive the professional side. No, I wouldn't say impulse. Well, maybe to an extent, because naturally speaking, as a human, you would have to have impulses to actually do anything. So, to an extent, yeah, I would have to agree. But it's more of a, I would think about that one as a, think about it as like you're growing up. Hey, what's up, Mike? Think about it as you're growing up, okay? As a child. Your mother looks at you, or your grandmother, or somebody looks at you and says, "Hey, little Johnny, don't you put your hand on that burner." What's the first fucking thing you go? "Ah!" You learn, okay? So, yes, impulse does drive it, but as you get older, you learn to dissect those impulses. You learn to sit there, like me at work. Like we had an incident at work yesterday that it wouldn't have got to where it got to if I was doing it, because I would have just shut the motherfucker down and been like, "Fuck you, dude, this is the way it's going to be. I know how this shit works. If it comes up on my screen in red letter, you have a discount on the product. If it doesn't, you're paying full fucking price. Get the fuck over it. Make your damn purchase and pay this price, or get the fuck out of my store." Those are your two options. Plain and simple. Now, I'm going to be that way, but I'm going to be that way in a professional manner at first. And then as it escalates, I'm going to get firmer and firmer in my tone. And it's going to happen the exact same way if I'm around quote unquote friends. No, I would have to say it's the other way around. The impulse first. Because think about a teenager, think about a young adult, think about a 20 something, think about middle 20s, think about late 20s, think about early 30s, think about mid 30s. See, you're not breaking everything down. Black sheep. You're not thinking outside of that box. You're not looking at your actual experiences in life and looking at what you have basically done in a general sense and looking and seeing that everybody does the exact same damn thing. You know, so when you're younger, you're more impulse driven because you're a kid, you're a teenager, you're a young adult. You're trying to fit in, you're trying to be cool, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. As you get older, you get wisdom, you get knowledge, you learn to trust your instincts more. To where that impulse, yes, you will do stuff on impulse, but you're going to do less stuff like that and more stuff like, okay, let's do it. No, that's just people just being douchebags that don't want to take accountability for their actions. Two separate ballparks, man. God damn, my paycheck really needs to fucking hit. Seriously. See, now you're starting to follow along. You have to utilize astrology, numerology, human psychology, and what people naturally do in life. Literally. Because astrology, the planets affect you. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if you believe it or not. The planets affect you. Plain and simple. They do. We are legitimately spiritual beings having a human experience. That's exactly what it is. Argue with me till you're blue in the face. That's just the way I look at it. Exactly, and that's all it is, and that's the difference between a young kid and an older, mature adult. We're gonna think about doing something before we actually do it. Okay, and if you notice, I didn't mention tarot in any of that. Okay, numerology, numbers, doubles, triples, quads, mirroring. That all that shit affects you too. Planets. Hey, what is going on, Baroness? All that shit affects you as well. Okay? Like I tell people, pay attention to numbers. Literally, you don't have to be fucking spiritual to see fucking numbers. You can see synchronicities without even doing it. Now, mind you, they're going to be more obvious to you because you're not used to it. But you don't have to sit here and I was actually off today. I'm finally getting up and running. 3111 and 3113 on the clock. See, 3111, that's triples. 3113, that's mirroring. But look at numbers. Like 4 is stability. 4 is also spirit and universe talking to you. 5 is a number of motion. Ones and twos are basically the exact same damn thing. Fresh, new start, new beginning. Threes is mind. Threes has to do with mind, body, and soul. Legitimately. Mind, body, and soul. That's it. It's just like in your fucking chart. Your rising, your moon, and your sun. Everything matters. Okay? Everything's going to affect you. But the fucking top 3 that you need to worry about is your rising, your moon, and your sun. Because your sun's your core, your moon's your emotions, and your rising is how you come off. All your Venus is for is it tells you how you love. I'm a Capricorn Venus, so I show my love by doing. I love you guys, so I give you guys reads. That's me showing my love. Or I come on here and hope and pray I can get something like this going. You know? So, oh yeah. Henceforth, why the name of the channel went from Metalhead Tarot once again to BlackSheep Tarot. So, I'm a Libra moon, so trust me, I feel it. Yes, no, that's pretty much. I use science. I use things that you can prove. I use things that are based in facts. Like I don't do religion. I don't do religious aspects at all. I'm legitimately a believer in the universe and in everything else like that. So, but, alright, I'm gonna hop off here for a few so I can check this damn video that came through. Because whenever this reader comes through, this is a reader I'm sub to, but I don't watch. So whenever she comes through, it's something normally in the last few that's came through, 3353, have been big ones. So I will most likely be on later. So just keep an eye out. You never know. But until next time, namaste.